With funding by the California Energy Commission and administration by San Diego State University, the Energy Innovation Small Grant Program provides opportunity to innovators in the field of energy. The EISG program is needed because industry has been slow to adopt some new technologies and innovators need to prove their ideas are feasible. Funds up to $150K from the California Energy Commission are granted through a competitive process to individuals, small businesses, academics, and nonprofits. More than 430 energy projects have been funded by the California Energy Commission to date. In 15 years, project researchers obtained over $2 billion in follow-on funding, a return on investment of $40 for every dollar spent. More important, many of these projects have quickly gone on to provide energy benefits to California ratepayers and added thousands of jobs to California's economy.
Our company got started with a small grant from Eisg, and the grant was really to take a material that had formidable fire resistant capabilities that was developed in the lab and bring it into an application. The challenge was to apply it to firewalls for power transformers to prevent cascading fires from power transformers, to cascade from transformer to transformer and bring substations down for weeks and even months. At this time, we also have now technology to go into the building world, and that has the potential to create thousands of manufacturing jobs in the state of California. And for all that, we have to thank EISG and the California Energy Commission, and we are very appreciative of all the support we have received, because it started with a small grant, but for us it wasn't a small grant, it was a big opportunity.
Clean energy systems is power without pollution. Our goal is to develop a system that generates absolutely zero emissions on the back-end process, either through sequestration, enhanced oil recovery, or other methods. Our technology for California ratepayers and California citizens in general means greater availability on the grid, greater grid stability. We can respond to grid demand faster than any other unit that's out there. Without the CEC and the EISG's funds, we never would have gotten to that point, or it would have taken us longer. We'd probably still be in the development stage.
Grant funding from the EISG program, as well as some federal funding, as well as investor dollars, have enabled us to take our technology from a lab scale, promising technology to now even more promising pre-commercial technology. It's a really important technology, we feel, because it enables us to deploy solar in brand new ways and in a fraction of the cost. This technology can be almost fully transparent and therefore can be integrated directly into windows. So you can create a window film that generates power for buildings. It can also be deployed on flexible surfaces, which means you can roll it out into roofing membrane, shingles, etc. And this is all done at a fraction of the cost because this is an ink-based solution. We print this out roll to roll, high speed, at a fraction of the cost of first and second generation solar technology.
So the ESG program really kicked off Primus Power's technology development. It helped us secure our first stage of VC funding to bring us to where we are today. Throughout our 5 years of existence, we've had multiple generations of our battery technology, but one thing has stayed constant, and that is the core design that we used in the EISG program. One of Primus Power's key advantages over other energy storage products is the development of our metal-based flow battery technology. This allows our battery to have higher energy and higher power density, in addition to a significantly longer lifetime.
Energy storage will help the California ratepayer in 3 different ways. First, it'll help with the changing loads in the state. A lot of that is brought to pass because of the electrification of the transportation industry. Second is it'll help us to balance the vastly increasing amounts of renewables on the grid today. A lot of those are happening behind the meter with solar. And then lastly, it'll help to create a more reliable, efficient grid. In particular, it'll help us to meet peak demands that are growing every year. Without the Eisg grant, we probably would not be where we are today. It's tough to start a company, and a lot of people are doing great things in their garage. I think the Eisg essentially helped our founder, Rick Winter, take the technology from essentially stage zero concept in his head to reality and to where we are today.
Incredible technologies developed by some of California's brightest innovators. Each started with an idea. Many of the ideas would have stopped at that point if the California Energy Commission's Energy Innovation Small Grant Program had not made funding available to prove the feasibility of their ideas. It is almost impossible to compete for large government grants or to obtain private financing of great ideas without some data showing feasibility of the concept. In addition to the funding, San Diego State University provides business consulting to successful projects to help in the growth and/or formulation of new small companies to carry these technologies to market.
One Cycle Control has a complete suite of UL-tested products, and these can be considered hybrid power building blocks or microgrid building blocks that can be used to enable rather complex systems by providing all the different functions needed to process power. When we started out in a small facility with nothing in it. In that first month, we received our first Eisg grant, and that was a big boost to our confidence as we continue to grow. We started out with 2 employees, and now we're about 7 to 10 employees, and so there's been a lot of progress.
Vigilant is a provider of dynamic cooling optimization systems for mission-critical facilities. We help our customers save cooling electricity as well as get a whole bunch of additional operational benefits. The California Energy Commission and the Eisg grants that we received early on were really pivotal in the development of Vigilant as a company. We've deployed with a number of big, demanding customers. Some of the folks we could talk about publicly are customers like NTT, Verizon, TELUS, and had great results so far with all of them and others. We're in over 200 facilities now, cooling over 11.5 million square feet of space. We are helping our customers eliminate more than 100,000 tons of CO2 emissions. So we feel pretty proud about the impact we've had for our customers.
It really benefits California, and particularly the ratepayers of California, by taking some small seed capital from them, putting it into the hands of the right innovators, and those innovators then being able to come up with solid business plans that can go out and attract capital from venture capital firms, become a real business, and start producing jobs, and at the same time get those innovations developed and get those out in the field and help us transform California's economy.
The Energy Commission's Energy Innovation Small Grant Program continues to evolve and improve to reach more California innovators. In the meantime, it provides more measurable benefits such as energy savings and new jobs to California ratepayers as the projects mature and the innovations are integrated into the California energy system. The innovators and innovations represent the many successes this program has had, encouraging innovation in one of the most critical areas of modern California: energy.